Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so yesterday I tried to film a tutorial and it just wasn't meant to be. I had to start and stop several times and I was like, this is gonna be a bitch to edit, let's not. So I needed to film something so I could keep on my filming and posting schedule. So I wanted to go ahead and film a what's in my trash video, an empties video, what I go through video, whatever you want to call it. I have a bag full of empty stuff. There's some skincare, hair care, some makeup. Let's just dive in and get started, and I will tell you my thoughts on each product and whether I would purchase them again. And so, starting out, I have two pairs of lashes. They are very similar in style. These are the Salon Perfect 615s and these are the Ardell 600s, but truthfully, this style of lash that is longer in the center and shorter on the sides looks better on somebody that has a much rounder eye than I do. So the style just didn't really work for me. Although I wore both pairs several times, I don't think it's a style that I'll repurchase again, just because I prefer a more cat-eyed kind of lash, or even a lash that's more evenly, you know, it's an even length all the way across. So beautiful lashes, but will not repurchase. Okay, next I have the Organics Frosted Sugar Cookie Conditioner. This was limited edition from Candy Johnson. I didn't love this. It was one of my coffee scrub conditioners. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link here to my quarantine beauty tips video. I make my own coffee scrub, body scrub. So that's what I used this for. I never have any luck with any of the Organics conditioners. I just really liked the smell of this one. I did finish the shampoo, but I would not repurchase any Organics conditioner, not just this one. Next I have this Burt's Bees cleanser. It is soap bark and chamomile deep cleansing cream. I didn't love this. I felt like it was hard to get just a little bit out of the tube, even though a little bit would have gone a long way. Also, I think it was the chamomile in here that left almost a minty feel on my skin, which wasn't necessarily a bad thing, but it wasn't a pleasing feeling to have around the eye either, especially at night. Like, I get maybe wanting that feeling as a wake up to use it in the morning maybe, but I didn't love it, and I didn't feel like I did a great job of breaking down my makeup either. My face never really felt as clean as it did when I used other cleansers, so it got me through, but I probably won't repurchase this one. Okay, next I have a blush that is not completely empty, but there is a huge hole in it, and I wanted to be able to show you the color before it was totally gone. That way I'm not just showing you an empty pan and being like, hey, yeah, I finished this. So this is the color Blush Baby from MAC. I'm wearing it today. It is one of my favorite blushes. If I had to narrow my entire blush collection down, and y'all, I'm talking over 200 blushes, literally, okay, like brand aside, if I had to narrow my entire collection down to 2 blushes, and I couldn't do it past 2, okay, but Blush Baby would be in my top 2 because it's just so neutral. It looks good on a variety of skin tones, and no matter what eye, no matter what lip I pair with it, it just looks really pretty and flushed, but not overly pink. Okay, next I have another cheek product. This is MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish. Now this is technically a setting powder for all over, but I get the shade Dark Golden, which is obviously too dark to use as a setting powder all over for me, but it makes a beautiful bronzer. I have gone through several of these and I have a backup in my cabinet already. I love using the mineral powders as bronzers because unlike your traditional bronzers, they don't tend to lean orangey, and if you need a more golden bronzer or even a more, I don't know, like even like a pinky bronzer. Or next I have this Ocean Potion Everglow Daily Moisturizer. Gentle Skin Darkener. I really liked this. It is the equivalent of the Jergens Gradual Darkening Lotion. Yeah, there's not much to say about it. I think it's much less expensive than the Jergens lotion, and you get a lot more product. This didn't turn me orange. It was very gradual, but I feel like I even saw results a little sooner than I did with the Jergens lotion. So I really, really liked this, and as soon as I get through a couple of more tanning products that I have in my cabinet, I will most likely repurchase this. I like to use this at the beginning of self-tan season because I don't self-tan year-round. I self-tan probably like February to March is when I start, and I don't like to go directly into my darkest color. So that's, I'll start with something like this that gives me just a little bit of color. That way it's more natural, and I don't like show up as super Casper to work on a Monday and then Tuesday I'm all snookied out. And I will also use this in between what I call real self-tans. Like when I do get into my tanning foams, my tanning mousses, where it's a lot more color at once. You know, some days those will start to fade in certain areas, like on your chest and your elbows, ankles, the backs of your knees. Like, and it'll just start to flake a little bit, and you don't necessarily need a full all over application of that again, because you don't need to be so dark. This is a good extender for that, and it also gives your skin the hydration to make that tan last a little bit longer. Okay, next I have a hairspray. This one's from Clinique. I love the Clinique hairspray. It held up extensions, and if you know anything about extensions, they're heavier, you know, than your natural hair. I mean, even like my extensions are real hair. They're natural hair, but they behave differently. So any hairspray that can hold up extensions is good by me, and it is non-aerosol. Yes, definitely I recommend it to everybody. Here's another self-tan product. This one's by Banana Boat. It is the Summer Color Self-Tanning Lotion in the color Deep Dark. I didn't love this. I do feel like it got a little bit streaky, but the thing I didn't love about it the most was the way it wore off. It did get really, really flaky as the color started to wear. So this one is definitely one that I would not repurchase. Here's another mineralized skin finish from MAC. This is in the shade Light Plus. This is my end of fall, winter, beginning of spring color before I start to self-tan. This is the shade that I am most of the year. So this is what I use as my all-over setting powder before I use the dark golden as a bronzer. Next I have two mini Fix Pluses from MAC. It looks like Past Me got excited and added some pigment to these. So the mini Fix Pluses are great. I normally carry one in my car just to with when I'm going down the road in the summer, because if you do that and then turn your air conditioner on, it is heaven when you're in the south and it's like 140 degrees outside and humidity is to Jesus. It's terrible. And oh my god, you want a blast from heaven? You just spritz your face and turn the AC on and Jesus is in your car. I love Fix Plus. It is the unicorn of all sprays. I love it. Next I have the best lip gloss that's ever been invented. If you try to argue with me, you're wrong. Okay, this is MAC's Plenty of Pout Plumping Lip Gloss. Obviously, she is well loved. I could not get one more application out of this lip gloss. It is a plumping lip gloss. It is supposed to immediately and over time plump your lips. I don't know that it's plumped them, but I am a former smoker. I've been quit for almost 2 years now, yay me, but I can definitely tell a difference in the texture of my lips when I use this product. They're definitely not as dry, and I love the way this makes my lips feel. They do feel more plump, but it's not that like tingly, buzzy, make you want to rip your lips off feeling that most lip plumpers are. That's what I love so much about it. Also, if you wear it a couple of hours and you're like, I feel like I need to replump. Seriously, you can just do a little and you get that feeling all over again. I love this product so much. You can only get it online and in like MAC Pro stores. Sucks. Next I have a mascara. This is the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express Cat Eyes. I picked up the wrong one. I wanted the original Colossal. I don't like the cat eyes. There's something about the wand. It's more thin, it's curved. I don't love a curved wand. I think the original Colossal wand is more fluffy and a straight wand if I'm not mistaken. So I didn't love this and I'm not gonna finish it because every time I use it I'm like, I hate this so much. So it's literally just taking up room on my vanity and I'm trashing it right now. Done. Okay, next I have a mascara that I did love, I did finish, and I'm heartbroken about it because it's been discontinued. I've been through several of these MAC Upward Lash. I have a couple of backups that I'm working on, but God help me. I'm gonna have to find another one eventually. It hurts my heart because the applicator is so teeny tiny. That's what I loved about it so much. It was water resistant but not waterproof, so it wasn't hard on your lashes. It gave me the perfect amount of lift and volume, and it didn't flake, and it wasn't irritating on my eyes, and I loved it so much. I am absolutely heartbroken that it's discontinued, and I just don't even know what to do. Another MAC product is this new eyeliner. It is Dual Dare, and it is a double-sided waterproof eyeliner. I love the idea of this, okay? It is a felt tip on this side. Nice, right? Oh God, that's been upside down for a month. That's why I've been able to get like that much out. Ooh, nice. And then it's a roll up on this side. Okay, but the last time I tried to use this, it was totally like smudgy, couldn't really get anything out of it. So I thought it was completely empty. That's why it made it into this video. It's being back-to-backed anyway. I like the formula. It wears well. It's super waterproof. I like the idea of the felt tip on one side, the roll up on the other, both of them being waterproof. But let's face it, anything that's waterproof, be it a liner or a mascara or a foundation or a lipstick, anything that's waterproof is drier. But y'all, I went through this in a month. Like, when I tell you, I tried to do a wing one day and it was so dry and skippy, I had to take it completely off. Like, there was no saving it. I had to take it completely off, and by that time I was running so late, I couldn't even fix it. It was such a struggle to work with after a month. And ain't nothing worth that struggle. You know, especially when I'm paying $24 for it. I like the roll-up side much better, but my complaint is still, I went through it so quickly. Now, the outer corner of my eye waters all the time, but somehow, I don't know how, by the grace of God, it stays just in that outer corner, okay? The rest of my waterline is super dry. So, it stays on my waterline for a really long amount of time. It wears really well on me, except in that very outer corner where my eye waters, alright? So, I really liked the roll-up part, not so much the felt tip part. That's all I have to say about that. I have a bronzer from MAC. This is probably one of my other favorite bronzers that MAC has ever made. It is a real bronzer though, and I wish we had it all the time. It is called Biana Bronze. It is so neutral. There is no gold. There is no orangey. There is no peachy. There is no anything but just beautiful, neutral bronze, and I can wear this all year round. Like, it is so pretty. I love this. Like, ugh. Can I have this all the time, please? Okay, next I have eye drops. I'm pretty sure I talked about these in my current favorites video. I don't know. They're the Lumify eye drops. I have been through so many of these. They are pricey, but They are so worth it. You can get them in a small bottle, but the big bottle, you get like double the amount, and it's a much, much better value. I'm telling you, go ahead and invest in the big bottle. You'll love it. I get so excited to finish things. Am I the only one? Like, it feels like justification of money well spent when I finish something. Okay, I have no idea where the lid is, but I have a mini pigment from MAC. What? Finished it? Y'all know how long it takes to finish a pigment? I was dedicated to MAC's vanilla pigment. This, not the mini one specifically, but MAC's vanilla pigment was my very first MAC purchase ever, okay? I specifically went to the MAC counter that I now work at just to buy MAC's vanilla pigment because I think I saw somebody on Jerseylicious wear it. And I loved it so much, y'all. I wore it every single day for like a year and a half, and I rocked my vanilla pigment, and I love it so, so much. You can still get this at MAC's, on MAC's website, and I think the freestanding stores, definitely the pro stores, but these are not available at counter anymore. Isn't she beautiful? And she works as an eyeshadow, as a brow highlight, as a face highlight. You can mix the pigments and make nail polishes, lip gloss. I just love vanilla pigment. Next, I have another oldie but goodie. It is MAC's Painterly Paint Pot. You all have seen me multiple times in almost every single video prime my eyes using this. I am working my way through one now, and I'm gonna have to order another one very quickly. Another one of my favorites that has sadly been discontinued is MAC's Pink Lemonade Lip Gloss. This was just a really easy throw it on and go pink. I didn't really have to think about it. If I didn't have anything else on, I could throw on this, lashes, and brows and be good. I'm really sad that it's gone. There's one that's close to it but a little more red at counter now. Another one that I finished but is sadly discontinued is Beguile Brow Set. This is a really pretty universal brow set. The good news is they have revamped these. So while this shade and this formula is specifically gone, the new ones are even better, and they have a fiber in them that builds like depth and adds volume to the brow. The brush is much smaller, so it's easier to work with, especially if you have more sparse brows, and you have a lot more variety in colors, especially for people with like lighter hair. You have a few more options than you did with this formula, and they're not quite as red. So yes, I'm sad it's gone, but I'm not too mad about it because they replaced it with something better. Last MAC thing, I promise. Finished a faux lipstick. This is really similar to the color I have on today. It's just the perfect neutral pink. It's a really pretty like bridal pink. It's really easy to wear. It's flattering on a lot of people. It's not too plum. It's not too pink. It's not too brown. It's just really, really beautiful shade. And to finish off, I have a sample of shampoo and conditioner from Zayla. This is the Froth On You hair extension shampoo and the Smooth Talker hair extension conditioner. I cannot tell you how much I loved this shampoo and conditioner, and I will be ordering these soon. I don't wash my extensions all the time, maybe once every couple of months, but I love the smell. I feel like these I am super scent sensitive, so anything like this has to really, really like, it has to smell good, y'all. No patchouli. Don't send me anything with patchouli and it's nasty. But it smelled great. It did a great job of cleaning. It brought the life back to my extensions. So I will definitely order the full sizes of these. So that's it, y'all. That's what's in my trash. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging around. What's in your trash? Have you tried any of these products? Do you love any of these products? Do you hate any of these products? Let's chat about it. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, okay? I am almost there. I am 30-ish subscribers away from being able to direct link my channel, but the only way I'm going to be able to do that is if you hit the subscribe button. So thank you in advance for that. I know you're going to do it. And leave video requests below, and I'll see you next time, okay?